Donald Blake.
You can see that cool, calm poise on the Diamond Destiny champion's facial expression. Blake looking very focused, very intense. He sees what this night could mean, could represent for his future trajectory as you see the prestigious prize that is in play. And certainly, Lash Leflair is somebody with a lot on his plate tonight as well.
Lash Leflair, of course, will still be in action later tonight, pulling double duty, looking to regain that junior heavyweight championship as well. Of course, Lash Leflair, a former double champion here in DCW.
And let's talk about that, because you can't hold back. You're defending your championship, the Diamond Destiny Championship, your pride and joy. Oh, right now, he is in this title defense. He has to go full throttle, all in, and that's what he's doing in the early moments. But there has to be at least something left, potentially a lot left, because who knows how many opponents Lash may have to deal with. Well, we know he's got the great number at the end, but what condition will that person be in by the time they get to Lash? There's going to be a lot of X factors he has to deal with, because he doesn't know who his opponent's going to be later tonight.
Top rope Frankensteiner there from Leflair. Donald Blake rolling to the outside.
The flash of Lash is so impressive. He makes it look effortless. And no.
That right there, that hesitation just caught Lash Leflair. He doubted himself just for a moment, allowing Donald Blake to take advantage.
Yeah, and lands on his head as well. I think Lash saw Donald duck underneath and realized that, his target trajectory changed, but he was not aware that Donald had found a chair along the way, and that momentary lapse, to your point, is all Donald Blake needed to capitalize, and we'll see in this matchup, all important for his career, if he can press the advantage further.
I think that may have cost Lash Leflair here, that pumping of the brakes on the suicide dive. Now Donald Blake taking advantage, targeting the chest of Leflair.
And keep in mind, the referee can only politely suggest they get back in the ring. Because,
my God!
Oh, my Lord!
Donald Blake just ramming Lash Leflair face first into the post.
Oh, that intensity, that momentum built up, and that post is not rounded. I think the edge of that post hit Leflair right in the side of the head.
Donald Blake now ripping up that protective padding on the outside. You see the concrete floor exposed below.
This is what we knew it would take.
We knew this one was going to get violent. We knew these two men would do whatever it takes. Leflair trying to find his way out. Leflair now with the reversal.
That floor's exposed! That floor is exposed! That's hard concrete! As that protective mat was moved out of the way by Donald Blake, and he's hoisted by his own petard as he absorbs all of that punishment.
Human flesh on concrete. The flesh never wins, folks. Leflair now back to his feet. You see grabbing his lower back. How much damage was done there? Willing to risk his own body in order to put away Donald Blake.
And Lash had no choice. I think he was in survival mode.
That's exactly what it was.
Oh, look out. And I'm not sure if maybe Lash planted that there this afternoon, knowing the environment he'd be in. And if so, it was smart. That martial arts style kendo stick, Carmen, that's made of stiff bamboo that will rip apart your skin.
On impact, you see the kendo stick opening up on its closure, just pinching the skin. You see the welts already on the back of Donald Blake.
Nice textbook suplex, floats over into the cover. Nicely done.
Kick out at one from Donald Blake.
Yeah, that speaks to the urgency, the importance of this matchup. A lot of wrestlers will milk the 2 count. They'll take a little extra time to catch a breath, but Donald doesn't want to be caught sleeping. He wants right back into the fight, but at what cost?
Getting a little too close for comfort for my liking. Oh, Donald Blake pumping the brakes.
Oh, Lord. The top of that kendo stick completely ripped off on impact. Now, that reinforced steel ramp and Leflair's spine absorbed all of that impact. Carmen, that was what, 4 or 5 feet away from us? We could feel feel that impact in our bodies.
Leflair just bouncing off the ramp, and now Donald Blake not finished yet. Oh, Leflair with a counter.
That's desperation more than anything. Leflair needed a moment.
Where's Leflair going?
Oh, well, I think he's going to take out the trash.
Oh! Trash can to the head from Lash Leflair.
And it's as legal as a headlock. Leflair had a moment. He saw an opportunity. He seized it. Now hooks the leg. Could this be all? 2.5.
Donald Blake still showing some fight here. Yeah, no disqualification. Anything goes. There must be a winner here in this Diamond Destiny Championship matchup.
Wow, Lash is certainly as unpredictable as they come. But Blake, rough and tumble Texas native, sends Leflair to the outside. And this matchup has gone back and forth, move and counter move so many times. And it all centers around that Diamond Destiny Championship. Oh.
Donald Blake looking for his first singles championship here in DCW, using the lid of that trash can.
Now Lash is looking to go 2-0 on the night. He could, oh, my God.
Just contorting around the skull. Now grabbing a hold of Donald Blake, looking to bring him back into the ring.
Yeah, Blake is going to need to clear some cobwebs. That impact resonated throughout the Bullet Bob Armstrong Arena.
Leflair back in the ring, has a hold of that kendo stick, looking to do some more damage. Going for the headshot. Blake again had it scouted.
Oh! And Blake showing that power a couple of times. He just ripped these weapons out of the hands of the champion.
Oh. Look at this innovation here out of Donald Blake, trapping the arms of Lash Leflair, and now has the Boston Crab cinched in.
Oh, yeah, that extra torque, that kendo stick is putting an extra bend on the spinal column. Leflair can't bridge up to alleviate this pressure. That spine is being contorted at the lower back, and maybe also insult to injury. I'm not sure if Leflair could have tapped out there. He would have had to verbally concede and say, I quit.
Donald Blake relinquishing the hold, content with the damage done, now making his way over here by the broadcast booth. Grabbing a hold of that Diamond Destiny Championship.
Well, that's not yours not right now, sir.
The championship that has eluded him throughout his career.
How poetic, how symbolic would it be if this is what he uses to unseat Leflair's title reign?
Taking the head off of Leflair, and Donald Blake, no! What's it gonna take, Dombrowski?
How bad do you want it? Leflair showing that drive, that determination of a champion. You can knock him down, but remains to be seen if you can keep him down. Lash wants this to be the night of his life. He could be a dual champion, but it's impossible if Donald Blake gets his way right now.
Leflair looking to make a good example for his family. He wants to prove to where he grew up that he can be a success, that he can make something of himself. Wants to be a double champion again. Now hoisted up by Donald Blake. Powerbomb onto the title.
And Blake hooks the leg and another kick out. Leflair will not die. That resiliency that has been a staple of his DCW career. He's never needed it more. It's never meant more to dig down deeper here in the 11th hour.
Lash Leflair, a fighting champion, looking to do whatever it takes here. And now Donald Blake pulling off that top turnbuckle pad, exposing the steel.
Yeah, and again, no disqualifications in this matchup. There's nobody to stop him. That steel turnbuckle bolt is exposed. Leflair doesn't even see it coming.
Going for that Alabama slam into the corner. Wait a minute. Drops down. Drops down. We've got a new champion.
Here is your winner. And the new Diamond Destiny champion, built different, Donald Blake.
I almost feel like Blake baited Leflair in. That turnbuckle pad may have been a red herring. Leflair had to get out of harm's way or his steel would meet skull. And as soon as Leflair did that, Blake had a backup plan. Grabbed the ropes. The referee didn't see it. It doesn't matter anyway. No disqualification. Donald Blake just out-shortcutted Lash Leflair. And we have a brand new Diamond Destiny champion. 2 titles have changed hands and we're barely on the air.
Perhaps a changing of the guard here at DCW.